How are you?
I'm good. How you doing, James?
Awesome. Congratulations on all of your success.
Thank you.
And wanted to ask you about what it's like to become the first female commissioner in Meac and HBCU Division One history, this episode in history, and what it's like for you personally to be that type of trailblazer.
Wow. Um, it's humbling. Um, People keep saying that, and of course, historic. And I lean on um, the women who have been in my path, who helped me along the way. I look at Jewel Long, who was my first boss, and after I graduated with my master's as the assistant dean of women at Hampton, and how she shaped me. Because of course, I went to Old Dominion University. I'm a proud monarch, and loved it there. But going to Hampton, when you go from a PWI to a HBCU is a little culture shock, and her molding me into that, showing me the culture of being at a HBCU was very important. I look at Mindy Sofer, who was my supervisor in my internship at Old Dominion University, and how if it wasn't for her changing jobs from student activities to athletics, academic support, my journey would never have started. It was very important that I was able to want to work with her during my graduate work. That shaped that love of athletics, working with student athletes, and then the foundation of my mother. I'm a proud military brat, and so us military brats, you're the mother, or the wife is the one holding down the home front, as my father traveled, and I am my daddy's child. And so that foundation that she gave me, the strength of holding it together for my dad, and telling me, don't wear that, and you make sure you do your hair, and those type of foundations is significant. And then looking, coming into the conference, like Monique Smith taking me in when I became the SWA, and nurturing me. I was, young, and didn't want to act right, as I look back on my life. But and then coming into the conference office, and working with Brenda McCoy, Hall of Famer, and her 2 tours as an interim commissioner, that's significant. And what she did while she was here is tremendous. And so looking at that, in the first that we have with Charlene Johnson as the AD, and Melanie Webb first at Norfolk State, and Dr. McCree at Central. So I see all those trailblazers within the MEAC conference. And so it's humbling to see that I'm on my way. I don't say trailblazer yet, because the work hasn't been done yet. I am focused right now on the job. I still have the chief of staff, chief operating officer position right now. So I still have work to do. And it's one of the things that in my career, I've always been focused on the job at hand. What am I doing right now? I have to stay grounded in this job, and then the other job will come. But I'm humbled. I woke it up for the last couple of days, and like, I did this, and I can't believe where I am, and I am excited to where I'm going to be.
Awesome. And finally, you've been able to, you alluded to it, but working from the inside out, you've been in-house for a while, in terms of chief of staff and the MEAC, and you know the conference from the inside out. But just talk about going forward as you move forward in your next step.
Working my say the best thing about and I guess my leg up is I'm grounded in the MEAC. I've lived it. I understand it. I've my whole career is in the MEAC. So I know where the challenges are. I know what changes need to be made, and just having that latitude to do that, having the support of the membership to move the conference forward. That, like, again, like I said, the shared vision for where we want to go. Who is our identity now as the Elite Eight is extremely important, to be able to shape where we're going in the future. I can't go by myself. I have to go with everybody together. We have to go together as we see where we are in the future.
Thank you. BNC Sports, we're always here for you.
Thanks,
Have a,
James. Thank you so much.
you got it. Have a great day.
You too.